Greetings, traveler.
I like Shaman though. Shaman's so much fun. Both pretty good. The Guardian's nice for taunting out. The more HSA? What is HSA, Gambler? I don't know how Jelly performs in this kind of deck. I think the safe pick is just the 2-drop. Hearth Arena. I haven't used Hearth Arena in a while, Gambler. Why not? Well, I used them because they were sponsoring me. I still use the program to track drafts from time to time for sure. I usually just forget to turn it on for tracking the drafts. I still think it's a good program. I'm not being sponsored to say that at all. But I don't know. I usually just forget to turn it on for the tracking of the drafts. I'm also like playing a bit more casual now. I think I'm going to try Mana Tide, but no, Sun Fury should be better for this deck. I think we just go all in. Now here I could see Fire Rally, but is Bone Mare still better? I don't know. I'm in the habit of skipping Fire Rallies because it's usually up against Primal Fins and Flame Tongues. But it's a really powerful card. Should probably still pick it. Can also ping face with it. It's not so good at just developing though, but it's pretty good. You could even pick the Scalebane. I think that one is third. I think we still pick Fire Rally though. See how it feels in these kind of decks. You can't do that to me, game. What the hell? It's Sea Giant, but I don't want to get into the habit of skipping Primal Fins. Should I just make a point and pick Primal Fin anyway? Sea Giant is too good though. Like, I mean, you can't skip Sea Giant in the current meta. It's at least not as a Shaman. It's too insane. It's absolutely insane. I already have an Urchok. I don't need the Hex. Do you think having basic plus classic set only game mode be good? You mean just like super vanilla drafts? I don't know. It's maybe a little boring. There will be more Primal Fins. Last time I only had one. They're pretty rare. They're in the best bucket, I think. Or at least half bucket. I think I want the Scalebane. I might not want the Worm. The Worm might be a bit too slow for the deck with 2 Bloodlusts as well. I think I actually picked the Snail. Another Feral Spirit makes sense with my 4s. Voltaic Burst is nice if you have Flame Tongue. It's so good if you have Flame Tongue. It came back. Dun, 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 dun. My boy. My boy came back. So happy. We need Flame Tongue though, like badly. So Basilisk is the best card for sure. Amani fits the curve really nicely because we have to play a 2-drop on 4 a lot if we feral on 3. I think I still pick Basilisk, it's so good. But yeah, Amani would be nice. Ooh, Chinging's nice. Lightning Bolts? No, we don't need the 3. Oh, we could still try the Mana Tide if we want to. We can try it. Let's see what it does in this deck. Pretty good. Double Phoenix Chain Gang. Oh, yes. Okay, that's good. Alright, last pick. It's still rare or better, so I don't think I can get Flame Tongue, right? Me. So no Flame Tongue. Feels bad, man. What is this shit? This a Hydra? Feels like a Hydra. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy about skipping that worm. Don't think the deck wanted a big boy like that. Another fungal? Yeah, but I don't think you can get a fungal, right? I think it's rare or better. We're still pretty happy with the deck. I mean, it's not a premium deck, but it's not an average deck either. Well, maybe. No, it has a giant, it has a fungal, double phoenix. Yeah, maybe slightly above average or so, right? For the shaman quality we've been getting. I wonder how the Flame Alley feels in this kind of deck. Whether it's like as phenomenal as it usually is, or whether it's just good. What fools these mortals be? Scalebane over Hex I think will be good. We'll see. Okay. Foolish. Keep Bloodlust? I don't think so. We have to. That was an easy warpath. I assume he has more. If this was good enough for him. This is quite vulnerable versus a Reaper. But it means you have a 5-1 hitting him in the face. So it goes to 18 and then you taunt. So we'll see. But yeah, that was a bit of a waste of a warpath, so I assume he has more. I don't know. Don't be a Dragon Slayer though. That would be nasty.
I wonder.
Okay. Execute. Sure. Get him? Pretty much get him. Better than get him for us though. Dead Speaker or Chain Gang with the bolt? Don't think I'm strong enough to ignore it yet. I think I just go Chain Gang. You could even go Sun Fury and Hero Power.
There is little time.
I think Chain Gang's okay. Alright. One roar roar roar. Yeah, we changed the Monka to Monka Spin a while ago. Let's see if he has that second warpath. He really should. It's kind of a puzzle to me that he didn't have a second warpath. You can Bone Marrow now because of the snail. If I had only one Bloodlust, I would probably keep it, by the way, camera. I think that would be fair. But I also have Sea Giants, I have Fungalmancer, I have a Hydra, I have Mana Tide. Quite some good stuff. This is good to have on this in case he taunts. It's also good to kill the 3/3 now. I think I'll probably just kill the 3/3.
I sense your strength.
It's about winning, not winning harder. Yeah. I believe the phrasing was winning is enough, right? Hey Shady, do you pay much attention to your opponents when they hover cards in the hand before making a play? If I'm trying really hard, yes. If not, I won't really bother. It's usually when I'm just streaming and focusing on chat, I don't really. Needs to use the other one first, right? Yeah. So he did have another Warpath in his deck. What could you have been? Bone Mare would be better. Scalebane would be better. Okay. It's not a good. That's not a good first appearance for our Fire Alley. It's in this specific deck, right? That I'm just checking what I would like more.
I can wait no longer.
Yep. So if I top deck a Phoenix and he armors, I'm one off. It's not good enough. I have to kill that, I believe. I'm seeing more top decks than ever. I think that's just your perception right now, though. Unless there's like a good reason. Wow. Okay. Oh my god. Well, we would have died, but would have been cool. No, why are you 1/1? Besides, it's only the start of the run. So last time we ditched the Bloodlust, and I think it was correct. I think we just got a bit unlucky. It was a double Warpath guy. I would have probably won Gambler, but at the same time, we don't know which card I wouldn't have had and whether that would have made an effect on whether I would have had the board or not. It's possible it's correct to keep it, but I don't think so. Like Fungomancer I can keep. I don't mind keeping Fungomancer. But Bloodlust is such a monk-ass card to keep. If you have two of them, right, that is. You don't know, but with coin you'd consider it? You mean you get an extra card, or you mean you can coin it out? Got some good defense versus a fast start. And El Gigante is here. about to say, that seems like an interesting smirk. Especially with this hand, right, Gambler? If you keep the Lust, I don't think you ever curve out as nicely versus him. Alright. Sea Giant, let's go. We can walk into a Hellfire here by dumping a Feral Spirit on top. Is that necessary? It's probably not necessary.
What to do?
I think I'm quite vulnerable to a Hellfire already. What I could do is go for the Feral Spirits, Warg and Sea Giant, and just make the trades. Trade. That's quite safe. Next turn I'm gonna have 4 mana so I can Phoenix. Yep. I think it's actually the safe play here, make the bad trade. Play around Shadow Flame and Hellfire.
There's little time.
Okay. Good trade on the 2-1.
That didn't go as
First.
Play around the file a bit. Yes, Bounty Bay, the file. It's just a bit awkward right now. But we're too deep for the file. Oh, you could go into the 2-3, couldn't you? For some reason I thought I could play the Scalebane. Oh, healing totem did work.
I feel empty inside.
So... Could have been a Hex, right? So I would have been lethal in this case.
You win this time.
Prime Drake again, though.
Thrall versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine for Doomhammer.
Hey, Pandemonium. Well, today I haven't done that well yet. We've gone 2 wins on our first one. Maybe today you are, like Shady. How you doing though, Panda? Hey, Xanthi, weekend indeed. I love omelets. Toxic player, Monka S. Phoenix here feels like a waste, but it's probably still better.
Don't touch me.
You can play them for fun, Pandemonium, but I think that's kind of it. I'm sure with enough patience and skill you can get Whizbang to Legend. Are you... I don't understand your statement completely, Era Kalde. Are you saying that you get unlucky and that you draw your heavy cards first, or what does the second part of your statement mean? Angle phase, no? Okay. That was a funny turn. But anyways, that doesn't really happen, right, Arakalde? That can happen to you in certain situations, but that's not the norm. The reason why I say, because it's important that you realize that if you want to get better, because you know that that's not the norm, right? It's just more like, oh, I sometimes get unlucky. It's like, well, yeah, we all sometimes get a bit unlucky. But for your ideal curve, it really depends on what kind of a deck you are. If you're a control deck, you're generally going to have a bit of a weaker curve, and you're going to have spells or weapons to help you out. For instance, if you're a warrior with Warpaths and you have Super Collider, you are a lot less in need of 1-drops, 2-drops. Like you can, like if you have Warpath and Super Collider, you can pick 0 1-drops and 2-drops. That's fine. Okay. Probably Siphon, but I don't know. I think I still need to play this. If you're a more aggressive deck like this, where you have 2 Bloodlusts, you need to have some 1s and 2s to help you get the board. Generally speaking, it's about your 3-drops though. I think that usually you want at least 5 things that you want to play on turn 3 in your deck. So we're talking Eggnapper, Basilisk, Pixie, Tar, Frostrider, those kind of cards. Could go into Mana Tide now. I think it's a good timing for it. Hellfire is so bad for me. But whether I trade or not, it doesn't improve the situation.
I wonder.
So I'll face it is. I've always wondered why Eggnapper is picked as frequently as it is. It looks so bad to you. Why don't you start off by telling me why you think it's bad? And then we can see if we can change your mind. Eight is the minimum, right? I always hate overkilling shit. Did he have a release date, by the way, guys?
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
This curve doesn't work, but I think I still keep scalebang with this hand. December 4th. Ooh, that's pretty soon. That's less than 2 weeks. Holy shit. So if I want to play other games, I need to do it now.
Summoning portal open.
What? My guy? No. He had a play on turn 2, guys. Crazy. Kind of a crazy deck is this. I only play Constructed and 1 health makes it seem bad. I can't help but compare it to Haunted Creeper. Well, Haunted Creeper is a 2-mana card, right, Fauci? And yeah, Haunted Creeper is better than Eggnapper. So I want to go Scalebane next turn. That makes coining out Mana Tide not that great. Because I'll have less power. But I have the Taunt. And I have the Freeze. I think we still coin the Tide. Let's compare Eggnapper to other 3-drops. You have Scarlet Crusader. I would say it's on an equal-ish power level with Scarlet Crusader. Scarlet Crusader is not a bad 3-drop. I think 3/4s are better than Napper. And Napper is better than 3/3s. That could be a good Fire Rally on curve. Phoenix would be nice. I'll be able to freeze and Phoenix. Fire Rally trade is not the worst. It's not great either. Gives up your Scalebang. Could freeze and taunt, but then you're starting to be in dangerous territory for AoE. I think we just take it. But you saw in that game how my opponent played Basilisk and I have Napper and suddenly it's not the end of the world. So Napper is pretty good whenever you need to put it up against something where, you know, if the opponent has a Yeti and you have to play a 3/4 into a Yeti, that's quite a bit worse than developing a Napper. Not bad.
I smell blood.
Everybody ready for some meteor positioning?
Shields up.
Mana Tide's popping off. Definitely freezing. Should have probably put that here. AoE won't kill us, so I guess we just play into AoE. Face and Crusher? I don't think the Crusher is better than a Sea Giant. So. I think Totem's probably good enough. Is Overkill like Trample? Yes, but instead of damage going to the face, an effect procs. So sort of like Trample, but rather than just piercing the damage, it's you get a beneficial effect. Like draw a card or spawn a thing or stuff like that.
Thrall versus Garrosh.
Victory or death for Doomhammer.
Cards with negative overkill effects. That could be cool, yeah. Like a Frozen Crusher-esque minion, right? But with bad text. Chat would like that card because that means you just smork. Always. Nope. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm sure the developers had it as well, so it's either gonna make an appearance or it wasn't good enough. 2 out of 3, baby. Okay, not the worst.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
So good. Sea Giant, that's why I don't skip Sea Giant in Shaman. It's kind of no matter what it's up against. Like I'd snap Sea Giant over Fire Ellie. It's just an unfair card right now. Oh. Execute hurts.
What we do.
The 0 mana minion does attack. Cool. I wasn't sure on that. I'm a bit afraid of execute on my big boy, but I think we take the risk. This is just asking for trouble, right?
Blood and plunder.
Yeah, Mana Tide has been doing a lot of work, for sure.
glory.
For Doomhammer.
Hi, Ricardo. Why are you a rogue?
Hail, friend.
Why are you a rouge? People to thump. I think this is too useful. I think I'll just let him stab it.
Greetings, friend.
Why is it always a rouge? Is it a river croc? A river croc. PogChamp.
I can taste the mana.
River croc has changed. It's a weird lightning bolt timing. I think I take it, yeah. Get him, boys! Get him, boys. Smoke. Yeah! Why, game? Why? Why does my opponent always have the perfect counter to every one of my cards? Pepe hands. How can I become the very best if these guys keep being so lucky? Ooh, if he hits the 2-1, that's a bit awkward. Me. Oh wow, that it? That's fine.
Don't touch the
Warp would have been better. One of the only cards, I think. One of the only times.
Neither snow nor rain nor witch.
Goodbye, Phoenix. What? I would have killed the Phoenix. Interesting. I like the pre-hits because my guys are 2/3s and Phoenix, but stupid totem decided to be a taunt now. That's bad because that's one less body for Bloodlust on turn 7. Totem Y. You could have lived if you were any other totem.
Enter the shadows.
Okay. Might just be mana tide here. Nope.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Yeah, that one body we're missing for Lust might actually make the difference. It's kind of annoying. Hoi, oi, 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 oi. Please don't make the difference.
Mushroom power!
Okay. Oh, it's perfect right now, right? Hey. Always perfect. Yeah, rogues are tough for this kind of deck. Dagger does a lot of work. The non-golden feral spirits are triggering me. It's because I used to not really draft that card, but it's a lot better in this kind of deck.
Doomhammer.
Gastropod stays, Basilisk stays. Let's keep Napper or ditch Napper in most cases. If you throw Napper, you have more chance to find the 1 or another 2, which I guess is good enough of a reason. Malachite hasn't been bad, but it's a bit too early for it. And he has a play. Excuse me. Let's hope it's just the other one. Yeah. Very monk-ass. So if I Gastro, he might hero power trait, play the flame. Then he has a flame and a pyro. I could play the Basilisk, but then I'm vulnerable. I could coin the Hot Spring, which would kind of result in the same thing. Okay. Guess we just played a Gastro. Probably have to coin the Phoenix on the Pyro next turn. Basilisk counter in 4 is probably better than Basilisk counter in 3 in this context. Chain Gang draw would be kind of nice. Sometimes the mana doesn't really make sense. Just, you know, if you play Basilisk into those little things. Oh, win. Willy. At least he has the hero power. I might nap her here. Napper feels good enough. Also helps the Sea Giant later. Let's see. Let's see, Ming Li. See if he has an answer for the Basilisk. Otherwise we should be getting good value. Might get the Sea Giant down. It's going to 1-1 I assume. Should always kill a 1-1 here. So Sea Giant costs 5, meaning I can't play a 3-drop. So we just totem Sea Giant. Might have to Bloodlust just for that. Ooh, this is what you guys were talking about, right? Yeah, that's the draw you want to see. Okay, I'm gonna have to put the 8 damage into the 2-3 though. It kind of stinks. I don't want to give him just the Fire Alley here. Healing Totem makes the trade a little less.
I can't win them all.
Wow. Seems a little preemptive. But why Rage Quit, right? I don't think he was in that bad of a spot, but couldn't see his hands.
For Doomhammer.
Excuse me. It's a bit weird. I don't think I keep it against Druid. Maybe if I'm player 1, but not if I'm player 2. What is the best class for Arena? Probably Warrior right now. You can go to hsreplay.net Boostio and select Arena and you can see... Well, I'll play it now, but I'm not keeping it. Warrior, Rogue, Warlock. I think that's the top 3 right now. Get him a boy. It's not a bad trade. I do that, but I wanted your opinion. So I haven't been playing as much Arena lately. I really like Shaman and I seem to... So my last 3 Shaman runs have gone 12, 12, 10. And now we're 6-1 with... I would say maybe slightly above average just based on some minion quality, but it's definitely not I just don't know how good the quality is that you normally get for Shaman. It seems really high, the expected quality. This is a bit monk-ass. I might still do it to prep that speaker on this. You could just totem lightning bolts. You could lightning bolt that speaker, but that's a bit weird. Giving up your Scalebane like this is a bit awkward. I think it's still correct. Just hope he doesn't have a little bit of damage here. Shaman's your favorite class of all time. There's definitely been metas where Shaman's been my favorite, for sure. It's easy to create fun situations with Shaman. Oh, you have a Dragon Slayer? Please God, no. Please God, no. Okay. I was about to say, that's one of the only ways this happens. I'm really surprised he let the Scalebane live. He must have had a really awkward hand for hero power. That's... oh man, that's perfect. That's really good. Yeah, we took a bit of a chance there with the Scalebane and we're being super rewarded. What? I had 3 damage out of hand. Oh, he's ramping? He is. Natty. Okay. Sea Giant's not getting hit. Oh, we top deck Fungal, nice. Well, he helped us top deck the Fungal. More emotes. What rank are you in ranked? So, I haven't really played Constructed this month at all, Boostio. I, generally speaking, don't really play Constructed in general. Generally speaking, in general. But it's funny you ask, because I have played it, I think, the previous month, right? Yeah, the month before last month. And then we got up to rank 10 Legend when we were pushing. So that was pretty good. Man, this is awkward. I think it's just freeze it and bop it with the dead speaker, create a white board and go for Bloodlust. Yeah.
I sense your spectacular.
In general, when speaking generally speaking, I generally play Hearthstone. Alright. That makes for quite a cheap giant. And the Bloodlust means we're kind of okay. Really weird. We had this in the back of our mind, but with the Bloodlust, it's not too bad. He's not dead, right? Bonk, 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 bonk. Nope.
I love omelets.
I think our opponent's a little tilted. Kinda cheap. Eh, you know, 0. Kinda cheap. But yeah, Boostio, I generally just focus on one aspect of the game. I played Constructed for, I would say, 3 to 4 months. And at first we just hit Legends, and then we hit top 100, and then we hit top 10 the month after. So the Boomsday meta, we were able to learn quite some for Constructed. Spectacular. He chose to leave his Scalebane alive when he could have pushed the 4 and the hero power in, and then he started emoting me when the Scalebane did a lot of work. I think it was a bit, you know, I mean, it's okay, he can take that risk, that's fine. But then if you take the risk and it backfires, you can't just start emoting and be like, oh my god, you're so lucky. You can keep the Napper just against Rogue, it's a little less. It's not a bad card though, it's still playable. If you don't keep the Napper, you're looking for Pixie pretty much, right? Yeah. You're so lucky that I took that risk, yeah. Maybe he's just a little angry at himself and he's just working that out on us. Maybe he's not angry at all. Maybe he's just cheerfully pushing the emote buttons. We don't know. But that's really where, you know, the mistake, you know, or you can call it a mistake, or you can say that's where the game went downhill for him. When he chose to leave the Scalebane alive. Do you know anything about missing clips? Missing clips, Monka's? Druid's like, who the fuck drafts like that? I don't think there's another way to play Shaman right now. I think it's just a lot of fun. Oh yeah, we have a new Collins clip, right? Yeah, this was actually good. My bitrate was still pretty low, but this is actually good. Yeah. Even if you don't know the game, just hear to what listen to what Colin says.
Oh no! Don't go north. North is scarier. No, run.
Fuck!
I mean, don't go south is what I meant to say.
Oh, the minor difference, Collins.
Yeah. Feels bad, man. Shit, everyone's here. Time to... Damn, there's no revive spots anymore.
I'm like, for a man who doesn't want to go north, you seem to be going north. Collins. Alright. Feels Collins, man. Which games do you normally play? Hearthstone is my normal game. That was Battle Right. I was just having some fun with Collins. I've been thinking of branching out a little bit and just streaming Hearthstone and then at the end of the stream doing some bonus content. It would probably be either Battle Right or Heroes of the Storm. I tried getting back into League, but especially as a secondary game, it felt a little bit too much. Heroes of the Storm is a bit faster paced, and Battle Right is pretty much just team fights, so it's quite fun. But when the new expansion releases, I'll probably just be playing Hearthstone for I don't know how long really, because I think I want to get back into making meta reports, and that takes quite a while to gather enough data. The instinct is to freeze this 5-1 and play an Eggnapper, trade off our poison and push 2. You don't have to trade off the poison. You could trade off the 2-3 and threaten the poison to whatever else he plays. I don't think we can set up some kind of lethal, right? If we freeze, Napper go face, he's on 23, he kills 1. 4 bodies, 12, 15, 17. No, he's not dead. Hydra is the other option, but then the 5-1 gets to do work. I don't really like that. You could also go Ferals, but then you can't play your 6 or Bloodlust. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And do this. And I guess I'm supposed to keep the snail alive on this board. And play for a board another 1 to 2 turns. It's probably gonna be play Crusher, and then maybe Bloodlust, or set up for Bloodlust with the Ferals. Aha! Bastard. HOTS for the 5 people watching it. Well, HOTS is probably still 10x the audience that I don't think he should have popped that. Anyway, HOTS is still like 10x the audience Battle Right has. I was pretty good at League though, Briss. I had 5 years of playing League. I wouldn't have picked up League if it was like, oh, let's try this League of Legends thing it is, right? It wasn't really like that. I guess this is a bad spot for me. If I Bloodlust, nothing good happens, right? No, okay. Oi, 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 oi. Is MC Tech gonna cost us the game? It could be. Is half a person watching Battle Right? No, if you go over the directory, right? Let's see how many people are watching HOTS right now. It's not an amazing amount, but it's definitely not trivial compared to battle right. Also depends on the time of day, right? So right now HOTS says 11k viewers. If you go to battle right, it'll probably be more like 600, like 500 to 800 or something. So HOTS is still a lot more relatable than battle right. Battle right now has 83 viewers. So yeah, for battle right to have more viewers, there needs to be one of their bigger streamers playing. Whereas I don't know if one of the bigger well, I mean, if you have 11k viewers, I guess one of the bigger streamers is playing. Yeah, they got a 3k and a 2k, so definitely still a lot of people playing HOTS, or watching it at least. You could trade the dog and taunt up the freeze and play the Hydra. When you stream, if you don't stream Overwatch, you get like 5 viewers. Yeah, I know the feeling, bro. I know the feeling. I think if you want to branch out, you need to be consistent about it, and you need to just accept that you're going to have a lot less viewers at the start whenever you do something else. The 2-3s just aren't good, right, with these guys out.
I wonder.
It will look good. Yeah. If he wants to double trade into my frozen guy, I'm okay with that. I don't think I want to taunt the Hydra, right, guys? Taunt the Hydra reduces the chance he gets to... Yeah, I guess I do want to taunt the Hydra. Because if he has one hard removal, he can free kill my protector. That's not good. That sounds good, Wickety Wack. Enjoy them. We can silence the Crusher. We could, yeah, but we first need to see if he kills it or not. Although, I do like having the Earthshock and the Bloodlust in hand to set up lethal through a taunt. I think my numbers, well, I think what you should almost always do, Boostio, is you should start off streaming Overwatch and then transition and ease people into it, rather than just fire up the stream with a new game. You don't think it's worth learning League? For myself, I wasn't quite excited the way I was excited if I touched Battle Right and I was like, oh man, I want to learn this, I want to get good at it. It seems like a lot of fun. When I played like 5 games of League, it was like, yeah, it's okay, but I wasn't really motivated to get really good at it. Man, what an awkward situation. So you can Earthshock here and double trade and freeze one here. I think that's what we do. I'm not even sure if I Earthshock this. This trade's here, that's gotta happen. And this freezes one of the things, that's gotta happen as well. Excuse me. I'm gonna use Ferals. And then whether I totem or not is dependent on whether I'm shocking my own guy or not. I think I am shocking my own guy, so I totem afterwards, because spell power would be bad. Shocking my own guy pushes 2. Silence the Hydra is also an option, true, but my health right now is not really concerning, and the taunt on the Hydra seems to be a plus, so I think it's okay. Yeah, if I transition into battle rights, I'll probably lose about like half my, well, over stream, not as a streamer, right? I'll probably lose half my viewership almost from the... why must you do this to me? Alright. I'm one off, right? Oof, my god, and I can't even go phase. Oh, disgusting, sir. You are quite disgusting. Okay. So giving him another Mossy doesn't sound so good. But giving him another MC tech is also bad, so I would have to trade the 3-3 if I don't want to give him a Mossy. But trading into the Mossy is such a better use of my damage.
I wonder.
The positioning is also rather awkward because I can't get the totem in the middle. If I could get the totem in the middle, I could go phase. Okay, so I can get some phase damage in. Stupid totem. Please don't kill my Hydra. Looks like he can kill my Hydra. Okay. It's okay so far. Man, we got MC Tech and Mossy. We might still win.
Don't mess.
Oh, that's looking good. It's looking promising.
My eyes are open.
I want you.
And you, and you. Shaman, baby. God, I love Shaman. So that's in 4 runs, not below 8. Hey. If we get... And that was satisfying, beating the MCT and the Mossy. Okay, on coin fungal is keepable, but I would need some early stuff. I think I'd throw it still, but it's such a nice card. Okay, Worgen and Primal Fin. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Fungal Keepo, but not against this class. It's harder to establish, you know, a 2-minion lead on the board against Rogue, that's true. Is this a deck from yesterday? Nope. We didn't stream yesterday. I had to take care of some stuff. Yeah, I think I might just auto-pick Shaman for now. At least until it stops working. Fan of Knives would be really good for him. Just regular dagger is already good. I think I'm just gonna totem. Am I ever gonna get the board though? Is the 1-1 not just better? Because the 1-1 allows for the Phoenix and the 2-1 to kill it. And it forces the dagger out of him on 3. Okay. Yeah, I think there's enough reasons to put it down. I'm not gonna pre-it for Fan, because I might want to just coin Phoenix. If he has Fan, then you know he has Fan. It just happens then. Oh, that's a tough decision though, just throwing away the Primal Fin like that. He might still play a 3-drop. Primal Fin's my baby. To sacrifice my baby. But if this kind of deck doesn't have the board, then you don't do much. Alright, you can pre-hit the 0-3, I guess. Not pre-hitting, okay. That makes for... Ooh, yeah, that makes for coin Phoenix into Chain Gang. It's quite nice. I would have probably pre-hit the 0-3. You lose 2 cards to his 1. Well, unless we run out of cards, that's not so relevant. Yeah, come on, bro. Come on. Come on, bruh. Man, that is nasty, that turn. Alright, setting up for our own nasty turn. This is better for Betrayal. This is better for the actual fungal. Because if you put it over here, you need to buff the other thing. Put it over here. Over here is probably okay.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
I've had that happen to me before. The 5-1 into my totem. That's annoying. Our boy Sea Giant is ready for some action.
I wonder.
A stranger will
Oh, that's pretty good for our deck. Oh, we had Murlocs, but they're gone now. Where my trees at? Oh, it's a bit too good of a fungal to resist, but Sea Giant is starting to become pretty good as well. If I fungal the Worgen and sack it into the Tar, I clear and I don't give him anything. It's probably better. I mean, I clear and I keep a lot of stuff myself. That seems better than buffing the other two. We do reduce the number of minions on board for Sea Giant, but it shouldn't be long for it to come out. Could be good. Especially if he goes and spreads here. There we go. Okay, so something with the Sea Giant. Probably the Hot Spring Guardian. Hot Spring Guardian boosts the health of the 4-2 back up to 5. Then we're either sacking the 3-1 or we're leaving him with something. If we leave him with something, the Poison Doctor becomes a bit of a problem. So I know I'm gonna do this. Put it over here. Sure. And I know this is gonna free kill. And then we either put this here or we put this here. I think we're okay playing it pretty safe and going for the full clear. This way he doesn't have any body for the Plague Scientist. Good. Yeah, that's fine.
Thrall versus Rexa.
Victory or die. That's warrior, kind of.
For Doomhammer.
Excuse me. I think I want to start out real fast with a 1-drop or 2 2-drops. Or not. Sea Giant's not bad. Hey, Jaka. 2-drop. No. Versus Hunter, coining 2 into 2 into 3 into 4. It's quite nice. He's gonna skip turn 1 and turn 2. We are more than fine with that. Did you not pre-order 50 packs? Not yet. Until when can you order it?
Ride the Polar Bear Express.
That could be worth it here. So you can Phoenix it next turn. And hold on to the freeze. But I think I want to freeze it this turn and prevent death speakers and such.
What to do?
I love omelets.
Icy
Until release? Okay. So I can get the Sea Giant out if I want to. By cracking the Egg Napper in here, play the Giant. But that means I'm getting an awkward trade and this thing lives. I think we're probably better off just going Phoenix trade, and then next turn Giant or Scalebane. But it was worth considering. It's good to spot those things. You forgot to press enter. Remember last stream, vanish your living mana? Did that actually happen? Yeah, I guess so. Oh no. I hate that card. Bloodlust. Not quite good enough, and we can't really leave this alive. You can charge Basilisks and stuff. It's too nasty. I think the Sea Giant's better than the Scalebane, because the Scalebane's only going to buff a 1-1. So we'll just Giant. Giant and a 1-1, and then hope he doesn't deadly us. We have taunts for the Basilisk. Alright, Mark and Grievous. Phoenix. Yeah, Bloodlust and Face versus a Hunter when he's not dead doesn't seem like a good idea. I mean, you leave up Shaw. And if you Bloodlust and trade, then why not just play an 8-8?
To my side.
To my side. Next turn, Ferals and Scalebane into Chain Gang or Lust. Another one? Okay. Just leaving it up. Okay. He might regret that. You'll be overloaded? Yeah, but I can still afford either one of these, Gambler. He went face, smoke a spin. Well, he figures he can trade it next turn if he wants to. It's not a terrible reasoning. Ah! Okay. So we're 5 off. That's probably game, boys. That's probably game, boys. It's a really good chain gang. What's that? Man, I need to trade the big boys chain gang Basilisk, but it's so bad. Heesh. Okay. This guy's a combo machine. Oh, he pulled Shaw from Pinata? Oh my god, dude. That's so random. Because he's a hunter, I didn't really mind it much, but damn. He got Shaw of the Pinata, and then he had Hounds with Geist, and he had Hunter's Mark Phoenix for a big boy. He's had lots of good stuff so far. That's probably resurrecting a 1-1. Your title says 9 and 2 Shaman, am I behind? Oh, oops. Looks like I messed that up. Getting the additional 1/1's quite bad. I think I will give him a chance to revive this. I think I needed to play it safe. This way I can tempt him to trade and leave up my primal fin. So he's threatening lethal. Okay, that's a draw. Oh shit, did I miss it? No, I didn't. Okay. I was like, oh, I can double lust. Holy shit. Close though, very close. So I need to kill this to have a chance. Alright, so it was a 1/1 indeed. So you can trade. Still not gonna be enough. Damn. Gosh darn it. Oh, we're dead. Cool. Alright, well, title was correct. Yeah, Shaman, I seem to have some trouble versus hunters with almost everything I draft.
Thrall versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin for Doomhammer.
Oh, same guy? What the fuck? I think I waited a bit, right? Okay. So, he won't have Shaw again now. It was a Pinata hit. Okay. This might be good enough. He did miss his 2 last time, though. How can you get the same guy? Aren't they supposed to have the same win-loss? It's nearly impossible to get the same win-loss once you get higher wins. It's more of an approximation. And seeing as we were pretty close the game before, we're probably still pretty close right now. Just a little further away. He might be 9-1 now. He might be 10-1. He might be 10-2. Something around that range. And that little rope on turn 1 doesn't instill much confidence in that he's not looking at my hand. Ah well, what can you do? Hey, you can start by manipulating your opponent's RNG. And he trades for the Dead Speaker. Okay. It's fine, I would have Basilisked anyway, I think. Add him and ask. It's definitely not 100%, but running into him again and then the rope on 1 and then trade with the offer, it all makes a bit more sense then. We know he runs an explosive shot. It's definitely not normal, Ilana. You might say it is more likely at high wins, but it's not the standard, right?
I see you.
Sack the Wasp. It's pretty good for us. So knowing that he has the explosive shot, probably just put this over here. If he wants to shoot here to trade, that's okay. I could even sack this. We know he has Unleash the Hounds. That's a bad trade. He can Unleash, that's okay. If he unleashes, he can't do his meme later. He would Unleash. Trade, 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 trade. If I sack here, that's not possible. Preemptively sack here. Looks like Basilisk is giving him some trouble, that's nice. Oh, that's a good hit. Kind of want a hero power.
Shields up.
My hand is pretty light, so using the hero power in this situation is pretty good. Oh, 1 mana kill 2 2/2s is pretty nice as well. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7.
I sense your strength. I got foolish.
Top deck? I mean, it's not super, like, nice. It's okay, right? You can use your 2/3 to kill a 2/2 for free. You can use your 3/4 to kill a 2/2 for free.
No glory.
Foolish. I got this.
Well fought. I concede.
Why what center? Hey, we got him.
Thrall versus Thrall.
Uh-oh. A fellow Shaman appreciator. Only one Primal Fin, how did that happen? The other one was against the Sea Giant, and as much as I like Primal Fin, I can't justify that pick. Sea Giant's practically cheating in this kind of deck. Okay, Air Alley turn 1 versus Shaman, not bad. My previous Shaman had a genuinely one Primal Fin and I didn't skip any. Coining Ferals isn't really an option, even though it's pretty good here. It's not a bad play. And then you can go Ferals into Coin Napper if you want to. Or you can go Napper into Coin Scalebane, or you can go Napper into Chain Gang. That being said, if you coin the Ferals, you have Earthshock next turn for Basilisk and Tar.
There is little time.
I think I will actually try that. It's a little bit of an innovative play. Tar and Basilisk are quite common 3-drops in Highwind decks. So. Looks like he had to skip, so he's sucking it. And he didn't find one. Don't feel pressure to play short. It's quite the Earthshock. See if he's an MC Tech picker.
Squire, attend me. Ready, sir.
So like Bloodlust, yeah, for the rar rar rar.
Don't touch me.
We could have pre-killed with the 2-3. But that increases the chance that Storm clears. So at least now with Storm he's got a 50-50 or first 25%er here.
Neither snow, nor rain, nor witch.
Nice. Trade, smack. That is a nasty turn for our opponent. I would say the likelihood of him having X is quite high, so... And he's shown no AoE, so I don't want to play Crusher. Just gonna keep splitting. If I smack him in the face, he goes to 8. He trades a 2. I have 5, 6. It's not enough, right? So,
Don't touch the air.
just the Bloodlust waiting room right now. Bloodlust waiting room. Sea Giant will do, although he probably has Hex, so... But with Sea Giant, you could probably Crusher and Sea Giant or something crazy. But Storm? He hasn't shown Storm. Alana, I feel like he would have attempted the Storm earlier. Nobblies and yummies. He too likes the Sea Giant. And there's our boy. Hey. And he's telling to himself, well, he doesn't have Bloodlust. There we go. Shaman! What can I say? Shaman's pretty good. Hey, Gambler. Thank you for... Oh, Mac! Thank you for gifting the sub to Gambler. That's great, Mac. Much appreciated, man. Ooh, this hand. One last and we're screwed. Let's go like this. Coin Primal Fin? It's pretty vulnerable. If the opponent jams a Bloodfin Raptor, you're just like, oh, okay. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him what we're up to. Hey, Kevin. That is an option. I do have access. I have beta access, so I can already play if I want to. And it's fun, but it's, I don't know. I think if you want to stream it, you really need to get into it. Man, that is a good minion here. Holy shit. Blah, blah, blah. We can do some calculations with the Bloodlust next turn. But seeing as his Nova is available, probably not. Oof, nasty. I think Earthshock traded 2 and a 1, probably the right course of action. Coinlust is 16, then he Novas and he wins the game. Right? It's not something we want to have happen. I could Feral as well. But if I Feral, I can Bloodlust next turn, so what's the point? Right? It's not much point. If I Feral's next turn, I can Coin Lust, so it's probably still okay. Right?
Calm down! I'm a doctor!
Chaos Kind. Welcome. Thanks for subbing. Much appreciated. Thank you for supporting the stream. Earthshock on a non-taunt. Well, it's 1 mana deal 3. No overloads. That's a pretty good card.
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
Another one, boys. Getting close. I just don't want it to kill my O3, right? Bagril, welcome back. Thank you for the 30 months. Go face, Shady. I will, as soon as I can. Have you forgotten where the face is? Yeah, but you guys are pretending like Nova and stuff is in the card. Here we go. Go a bit louder. If he doesn't heal his face and taunt and stuff, he's just dead. Run, run, run! Didn't see it coming, boys. 4 Shaman runs, 3 12s. Let's go. The next Shaman portrait is a picture of Shady. Golden Argus! Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. I thought this game would be harder. This style is notorious for giving Priest trouble. If I play Priest, this is one of my most hated matchups. Turns out Bloodlust is pretty good. In this meta, it feels really good, yeah. So remember when we had our first game What did we play again, guys? It was rather nasty, right? What happened?